Item A, scheduled invoices totaling $708,861.11. And did you guys have any questions on the printouts? Okay. Item B, budget supplements totaling $4,666,919.94. And item C, budget transfers totaling $717,196.33. And you also should have the December financial statements in your packets. Do you have any questions about the supplements, the new money going into the budgets?
Anybody? I don't think so. Okay. If there aren't any questions, then I'll call for a motion, or call for question on this, on the finance item. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Anybody opposed? That'll be an all yes vote also. Okay. And we're in personnel.
All moved.
Hurry.
I'll second.
And then Smith. And Trish.
Okay. On section A, it's for employment of a short or long-term substitute professional personnel. Section B, employment of short and long-term substitute professional personnel pending the issuance of their certification. Section C, employment of professional personnel. Section D is transfer of professional personnel, and you will see that some of those will be for next school year, with the exception of one. Section E, employment of substitute service personnel. Section F, employment of service personnel. Section G is transfer of service personnel. Section H, employment of extracurricular personnel. Section I, leave of absence. And Section J, resignations and/or retirements, and it is signified under the effective date, whether it's retiring or resigning. Abolish professional posting, PGV 13-63, teacher math 2 positions, and we will abolish one of those positions. Abolish the following professional positions for school year beginning 2013-14. Do you want me to read each one?
I don't.
Okay. Any questions?
Did you?
I have a question, and it's probably just a typo. Short and long-term sub on in our packet had Derek Fry as a sub.
That was we corrected that. Is that right, Brenda? There was the first one went out, and that was just a correction, and
The one that was laying on your desk when you came in was the correct personnel schedule.
Okay.
And it was moved
Well, I
down
had
to.
received a call that a sub was being put in a permanent position, and someone that was getting a certification was being taken out. And so, but on here, I mean, it's a new.
Yes, new graduate, actually, Mr. Meredith and Mr. Snyder both interviewed. New graduate, fully certified.
He's fully certified, I say go for it.
Yeah, he would have been.
Trish, on these last items here, abolishing these positions, now, am I assuming these are positions that you all looked at for next year and for whatever reason don't feel they're going to be needed, or what's the justification?
Yes, I could go down.
No, you don't have to go to each one.
We meet with principals each, before personnel season, and we look at the numbers of students in these areas. Some of these are due to student enrollment. in the schools in these certain classes. Some of them, if they are Title I listed or interventionist, those are grant funded, and those grants have been decreased or they're gone. So these positions will not be there due to funding grants.
And I guess we can assume that there'll probably be some, well, at least there's a possibility of some personnel hearings, or maybe not, but it's a possibility due to this, right?
Yes.
But not necessarily depend on the person.
Exactly, yes. And I think I had mentioned to you, I'd like to utilize February the 19th. And actually, we'll talk about another date, not the 25th, for I think it's in the email, for hearings if we need them.
Okay, that's my thought. Okay, good. Anything else regarding personnel?
Can I go back to that question I asked? And the person that was in that position, just to clarify, they weren't on a contract for the full year, were they?
That position that we're talking about was posted pending the return of. As we know, the person that was in that position passed away. And the law says when something like that occurs, let's say a death or a retirement or a resignation for someone, then we have to post that position after a period of time. When someone passes away, there's a different amount of time than you do if it was just a vacancy. So we had to post, and that person was aware that was in that position of those circumstances.
I just didn't want any more hearings.
Good luck on that. Okay, personnel. Anything else that anybody has on their mind? Are you ready to vote, or is there anything further on this? Anybody have anything? Well, I'd like to ask for an executive session, please, on personnel. I'll make, that's my motion. Mr. McAllister seconds. Motion to look at a personnel issue. All those in favor signify by saying yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, anybody opposed? No. Okay. Board's going to, at 8:24.
8:24.
8:24 is going to go into executive session for a personnel matter. We'd ask Mr. Snyder to